Today we went to Beamish Museum. It was fantastic. It is very large and as you can see it is in the open air. It consists of different parts and to get from one place to another you can either walk or you can take a tram or bus.
Through the town, we may be called upon to, all the transport's going to come to a standstill for the parade through the town. So
right now we are here and we want to go here. Going on a tram is super duper cool. It's like taking a magical time machine back to the Victorian times when everyone used public transport. Can you imagine that? We get to experience what it was like back then. Guess what? We were super lucky. When we arrived at Beamish Museum, there was a big parade happening. It was like a special treat just for us. We got to see this really rare and amazing event. Let me tell you, it was so much fun. There were marching bands, playing music, and there were loads of flags held up. It was like stepping into a fairy tale or being in a movie. After the awesome parade, we went on a grand adventure to explore different places in Beamish Museum. One of the places we visited was this super old grocery store. Let me tell you, it was like stepping into a time capsule. The shopkeeper was wearing a fancy apron and had a friendly smile. They told us stories about how people used to buy things in the past, like using paper bags instead of plastic ones. It was like going back in time and experience history firsthand. I couldn't believe how much things had changed. It made me appreciate our modern supermarkets even more. But do you know what? It was so excited to see how people did things back then. It felt like a secret glimpse into the past. And I couldn't help but imagine what it would be like to live in those times. In our amazing adventure at the Beamish Museum, we stumbled upon the old bank, and guess what? Something magical happened. I got to use an ink pen for the very first time. As I carefully wrote, the letters came out so neat and perfect. It was like I had discovered a superpower. It was an incredible moment that made me feel connected to the past. At the Beamish Museum, I discovered something fascinating. Back in the day, immigration was a big deal. Posters were everywhere, encouraging people to leave for countries like Canada, America, and Australia. There was even a shop filled with these exciting posters. It made me imagine the brave adventurers who set off on incredible journeys seeking new lives in distant lands. The old dentist's surgery at the museum was a shocking experience. The dentist shared tales of agonizing dental treatment in the past, making me appreciate the high-quality dental services that we have today.
public, or 95% of the people coming here, men or women, in the chair, strapped down, tooth extracted, with no pain relief. Because you didn't have the money. And man, do. Then look at it, it's just vibrating. Get the black bit. You feel it more. There you are. So that just shows you the shaft actually turns inside the cable. The drill is disconnected, Dad. Okay?
The funfair was the best part. I rode the spinning swings and the helter-skelter. It was amazing. The spinning swings took me soaring through the sky, while the helter-skelter had thrilling twists and turns, pure excitement and joy. The Beamish Museum was unexpectedly fun. I had a great time and I will definitely go back for more exciting adventures.